Welcome to the Hope Above YouTube channel. This evening you are trying something new, short news clips. If you are unfamiliar with the Catholic rapes of children, please watch my two videos, John 17 Movement Interview Part 1 and 2. This evening I wanted to show what the Church of Revelation 17 does in the face of non-stop homosexual rapes of children. We have a video clip from Newsmax that actually has a priest defending child-raping priests. When you hate the words of God and refuse to follow the guidelines laid in Timothy for the office of pastor, you end up with a church of homosexuals that prey on children. Now onto the video where you can see a Catholic priest say that the children are at fault for the rapes. Seems like praying the rosary and Mary worship is not helping them.
For Newsy, I'm Christina Hartman. A Catholic priest, Reverend Benedict Groeschel, is under scrutiny for defending child sex abusers and referring to convicted child sex abuser Jerry Sandusky as a poor guy in an interview with a Catholic publication. The comments were published in the National Catholic Register, but after they received media attention, were removed from the site. Here are some of the offending comments pulled from the cached version of the site. Groeschel said in many cases, child victims of sex abuse could be to blame for initiating contact. Suppose you have a man having a nervous breakdown and a youngster comes after him. A lot of the cases, the youngster, 14, 16, 18, is the seducer. He elaborated on how that might happen. Well, it's not so hard to see a kid looking for a father and didn't have his own, and they won't be planning to get into heavy-duty sex, but almost romantic, embracing, kissing, perhaps sleeping, but not having intercourse or anything like that. Groeschel also said he didn't agree with the punishment of certain pedophiles, including priests, for a first offense because, quote, their intention was not committing a crime. Groeschel is a prominent priest in New York City. He is a psychologist and hosts a Catholic talk show on EWTN, a Catholic network which owns the National Catholic Register. The New York Daily News reports there has been backlash against the comments in some parts of the Catholic press. Groeschel's interview has elicited anger in other parts of the Catholic press who see the comments as part of a pattern of cover-up and excusal of clergy abusing their power. Groeschel said he had worked with abusive priests before. A writer for National Catholic Reporter said he was particularly troubled that Groeschel is credentialed in psychology. The writer says this recalls the cover-ups that concealed the Catholic abuse scandal. The scandal is perpetuated because the Church, particularly in the person of its bishops, has gone to great lengths to conceal the truth over decades. Attempting now to alter the truth of the matter and to place the blame on the victims will only reopen old wounds and paint the Church anew as an institution incapable of dealing with its own sin. For Newsy, I'm Christina Hartman.